Hello, welcome to today's show. Today we're going to have a look at my solar hot water. I use it to preheat my floor heat, my domestic hot water, my pool. Not this time of year. I have a rad in my furnace. So we just want to talk about the power of the sun today. So let's look outside. It's middle of February. It's sunny. My thermometer says it's minus 19.5. Just to let you know. And in here, it's insulated on the bottom and the top. And in the shade there, it's 0. So basically, it's 20 degrees warmer in here than outside. Well, let's go see what the outside system looks like. There it is. It's 2 panels. 4 by 8. Oh no, I think they're 3 by 6. 2 3 by 6 panels. Yeah, so probably 1 meter by 2 meters. I've had them for 8 or 10 or 12 years. It's my air-to-air heat pump. My air-to-water heat pump. See right there, I have a plate heat exchanger to preheat my pool. So before water goes into the air-to-water heat pump, it goes through there first. So you can see the water comes up and down. Let's go inside and have a look. Alright, here we are downstairs in the utility room. Remember, it was minus 19.5 outside. Let's have a look. I don't know if it'll focus, but it says it's 27 degrees. Water's 27 degrees. This probe here also shows a 25.9 at the bottom of 26. And that probe is here, right here in the bottom of the tank. So let me show you how this works. The water comes out of the tank here, goes up to the solar panels, comes down here, there, through here, goes through a rad in the furnace. So when the rad's, I leave my fan on all the time, blowing low, blows that hot air up rad, and then it comes in here in the top. So the water in here now is 27 degrees, and when it's 5 degrees hotter outside than the ambient temperature, the water temperature, and this pump starts the circulation again. Down here I have a plate heat exchanger. You can see it. So it comes out of the tank through the plate exchanger and back up. So now you can see that this pump started again. The green light's on. And so it's 32, it's pumping through. So this plate heat exchanger preheats my boiler. There's the boiler back in there. So let me show you how this works. When the floor heat calls, thermometer calls for heat, it clicks this relay, which turns on the boiler, heats the floor. Here's a kilowatt meter I have, and so then when the temperature here is 24.4, no, when it's 25 degrees, now it's 26, then this pump down here will start and preheat the boiler. But if this calls for heat and this turns on, then this is a normally open relay, normally closed relay, so it opens. And then after a 5-minute delay, it turns on again so that the boiler doesn't heat the solar backwards. So right now it's pumping because the light is on. and I don't know if we'll be here in time, but when the Okay, let's just do it. I'm just turning this up just so that how it works. You see, so now the relay turns on, this light turns off, because now the power can't go through there. And now this pump down here stops. And now this won't start once this shuts off. See, there. Now this light comes on, and now it won't start for 5 minutes. That gives this all a chance to cool down before the tank water comes. There's my expansion tank up there. And then these two pipes that are now feeding the floor heat, they shut them off and they go to the pool. Alright, I know that sounded pretty complicated for you, and it is for me. But here, for the summer, we turn this here so the water just goes right into the tank. It doesn't go through the rad. And down here, turn these switches opposite so it doesn't go to the floor heat. It goes to the pool. And then we just shut off that breaker. When we shut off the heat breaker to the relay, the pump still is able to pump because it's normally closed. And when it gets power, it goes open and stops pump. So it's normally closed. And that's my floor heat solar power water video. I mean, there's great heat in the sun. It's not always sunny, that's the thing. But you know, like the deck was 20 degrees warmer than outside. Water's 50 degrees warmer than it is outside. You know, why not use it? I'm sure I paid for this thing. I thought it would be 8 years of payback. I bought it in 2008. It's 2025 now, and I'm putting heat into my house through the rad in the furnace. I'm heating my floor heat, heating my pool, and preheating my domestic hot water. There's 100 feet of coil pipe in here that my domestic hot water tank goes in first, and then goes into the tank. So it's heating up from 8 degrees Celsius, whatever it is outside, 26 degrees Celsius. So it just has to heat it up 10 more degrees Celsius. Alright, if you have any comments, ideas, let me know. Leave a comment. Leave a comment that's helpful for others. Later.